Hey, howdy everybody, Chris here. We're back in the garage. Today we'll be checking out a new gun from Porphis, the PRD817. We'll be spraying a valance with it. But before we get to that, I got something in the mail I wanted to show you guys. So this is what I wanted to show you. This came in the mail the other day. You know, when I started this channel, this was kind of one of my goals, and it's kind of surreal to reach this goal, but it's all because of you guys. When I started this channel, I thought, I'm going to do this for a couple years. If it doesn't take off, if people don't watch, if people don't relate to it, then I'll just move on. But you guys showed up, you watched, you subscribed, you found it helpful, you found value in my videos. So I appreciate that. And this just goes to show you one decision can change your life. One decision followed by action kills fear, and it'll change your life. There's something you want to do, make the decision, take action, kill the fear, and change your life. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate all the support and comments. Very cool. I'm going to hang this on my wall at home. Let's get back into the video. So today we're going to paint this valance piece right here. We're going to paint it this RZ Candy Red from Nason. I am going to use this new gun from Porphis, the PRD817. It's got a 1.3 tip. I've used this a few times. Haven't done a full review on it. I kind of wanted to get a little experience with it before I give you guys my full review, but it definitely is an excellent gun. It does spray real well. Got the great build quality of Porphis. We're going to do 2 turns out. I think that's pretty much fully open. Pretty close to full open. 2 turns out is fully open on this. We're going to mix up some of this paint right now, this Nason. This mixes up 2 to 1. Expensive paint, of course, being red. Urethane reducer. I am using the Segola cups. I switched over to the Segola cups. I like them a little bit better. They've got more mixing ratios on them. 2 to 1 mixing ratio. We go to the 2 column, we fill it to the 1 mark, and then we go to the 1 column and fill it to the 1 mark with the urethane reducer. That's a 2 to 1 mixing ratio. I think I'm going to seal this. So let's mix up some sealer. We'll get this ready. And then, all right, so this is ready. We'll set this aside. Let's mix up some sealer. So the sealer we're going to be using is the 2253V. If you want to use this U-Pull primer as a sealer, you got to get the V. Okay, 2253 is just a DTM 2K primer, but if you get the V, you can use it as a sealer. So we mix it up 4 to 1 to 2 for sealer. Now they don't have a 2 column, but we just double up that last column. And obviously we're not going to need a lot of sealer. We're going to use standard. We're going to have to double this one up. And you can actually tint this sealer as well. We could put color in here and tint it. I'm not going to do that today, but you could if you wanted to. Just going to run some thinner through this, make sure it's clean. This has the split tip. So if you can see right there, it's got the split tip design. It's kind of like a tulip spray pattern, kind of like a Iwata, which I really like how Iwata spray. And I think one of the 717s had a split tip as well. We are just kind of shooting this outside here. Sometimes you can get a really clean paint job outside. There's not a lot of dust or there's not a lot of wind going on. Spray's nice. What air pressure I got it at is at about 19. Let's get the paint ready. Just gonna rinse this out. We don't need to really break this down at this point. I will just run a pipe cleaner through it here. You probably don't even need to do that, but just makes it a little quicker. Once it comes out clear, you're good to go. All right. All right, we'll let that sealer flash off and then we'll come back with a little bit of color. Looks relatively clean. That's good. All right, now we're gonna spray the base. I'm just going to tack rag this off a little bit, lightly. We'll put one coat on, let it flash off, and then we'll go with a second coat. Spray's really nice. I'm gonna try not to go right out to the end of this. We want to blend it in. Yeah, that looks beautiful. It's good enough. We'll let that flash off. Probably about 5 minutes out here in the sun. Put a second coat on. We're getting in the shadows here, so. Looks good. Mix up some clear. We're gonna use fast clear. I mean, that's what I normally spray, so I'm just gonna go with the fast clear. We'll see how this gun reacts. Because the fast clear doesn't flow out like in conventional clear. So the FC710 is a fast clear. It doesn't really flow out as well as like the 720. Because of that, I find that the 1.2 tip sprays a little bit better on these Porphis guns. But we're gonna see, give it a shot. I'm really liking that 1.2 tip, so it's gonna be hard to beat for me. I mean, it's a great gun, and a lot of guys aren't using FC710. I use it because it dries quickly. I can cut and buff it the next day. But if you're letting your car sit a week, you don't need to use FC710. You can use FC720 or something like that. This mixes up 4-to-1. We're not going to need that much clear. I'll probably go 2 just to be safe. I could put a little reducer in it if I wanted it to flow out a little bit better, but I don't like to do that. I think it takes away from the durability of the paint. So we're just gonna go spray it like it is. We'll see how it flows out, see how it performs. Of course, we're doing it in the sun too, so we're gonna spray it like we want it to look. And because it's warm outside, it's gonna set up quick. Of course, you can find these guns at Porphis.com. I'm gonna leave a link in the description, or I'll leave a link in the pinned comment. And I gotta read the email, but I think we're giving away one of these. I think they wanted to give one of these away. If they want to do that, I'll make sure we do that. That way you guys have opportunity to get one of these guns for free. I'm not gonna bump up the air pressure at all. Looks nice. I know it's hard to tell in the sun. All right, time for number 2. Oh. It's looking good. I hit it a little hard on this side. Let's see. We'll see. Looks great though. Nice factory peel. All right, man, the PRD817, fantastic gun. I think it sprays with the clear coat I'm using a little bit more like factory peel. You can see it looks excellent. You can see it looks fantastic, but it leaves a nice factory peel. The 1.2 with the clear coat I'm using sprays it a little bit flatter. Listen, I appreciate each and every one of you watching this quick review and demo of the Porphis PRD817. Check it out if you're looking for a paint gun. Like I said, if you're spraying the clear coat I'm spraying, the quick clear, you might be better with a 1.2 tip, but they may offer a 1.2 tip for this. You can check it out at the link below. I appreciate each and every one of you watching. Thanks for all the support and helping me reach 100,000 subscribers. Remember, one decision will change your life if you take action. See you on the next episode of Garage Noise.